What is up, everybody? It's Wick here, and I'm going to do a what sold video for things that I bought just from Goodwill and flipped on Amazon FBA for some great profits. Figured I'd do that as a theme this time. So the first thing I got here is this Matilda Musical Cd. This was pretty cool. I found more than 7. I bought 7 of them at a Goodwill, and there was like 3 of them that had crack cases, so I left them. And I ended up selling these for $28.99 a piece, and made $18.35 on each one for a grand total of $128.45. I feel like I could have priced these a bit higher. It looks like even the used right now is $29.98. So I should have probably priced these at $34.99, maybe $39.99. I don't know why they're so popular, but they sold really quick, and I definitely could have got more money on those. It's just, I mean, I made great money. $128 just for going through the CDs is pretty good. And the same day, I also picked up this Ministry Year CD, Volume 2. These were $2 a piece, by the way, what all CDs are. This was brand new. I did sell this one for $34.99. It sold quick, too, and I made $22.70. So just that day with the CDs I found, I made $150, almost even. It's a little over $150. So definitely worth going through the CDs. CDs are weird for me because I'm restricted in most CDs. I don't know what's going on. But there's some I find that I'm not restricted in, and I tend to do pretty well on those. It seems like I'm more restricted in a lot of the mainstream stuff, like the really popular groups. But some of the more niche things I tend to be allowed to sell. Those are typically what go for more money. So it's probably good that I am restricted in those, CDs that sell usually just for $8 to $10. This is pretty rare CD, I guess. So I've been picking up more CDs. For some reason, I dropped off CDs and books a lot. And I am dropping off books again. But that's a whole nother story. But CDs are definitely worth going through if you're not restricted in them. This was a great sale. I paid $14.99 for this DVD recorder at a Goodwill and sold it for $249.99. This was used and had the remote, and I got $202.80 after all cost and fees. So $200.02 score. I love finding DVD recorders. Usually you find them, they don't have the remote. A lot of times the remote will sell for $40 or $50 depending on the model. So if you find one with the remote, you're pretty good. Even if the DVD player does not work, the remote will bring you money. And usually the recorders themselves, if they don't work, will sell for parts upwards to $100 on some models. So these things are definitely gold out there if you happen to find them. This did not take too long to sell, and it was a quick $200. So I started slowly sending in board games, and I priced them up a bit higher than what they're currently selling for, because I kind of want them to drift into Christmas. I want to get that premium price, but a lot of times they still sell. And this one did. This one sold for $58.10. It's Disney Pictionary. I paid $4.99 for this. And after fees and everything, I made $39.14. So sealed board games, you can find those at Goodwill all the time. I sell them on Amazon if they're in, good condition. They can't be torn up or have any box damage, because people will buy these for gifts, and some might even buy them to collect. I don't know, but they'll buy them for gifts, and you don't want to give a gift because there's a smashed corner or something. So you're just going to get negative feedback if you sell these as new and they got damage. So I'm really picky about board games when I send those into Amazon. If they got any damage on the box, you can still sell them as used, like new, and put in the condition notes that they have like a bit of a box damage corner. You can even take a picture of it, and you'll still get a pretty good sale usually on those. But I love finding out of print sealed board games, and you just really rack in the cash. This one, I maybe should have priced it up a little bit more, but I'm probably gonna make maybe $5 more in the end, and it's just gonna sit there, and you do have to pay to have this stuff sitting there. You have to pay storage fees. So I don't mind moving it. I got a great price on it. Here's Sony Dream Machine. These have been in my videos quite often over the years. These are just great bread and butter items. I paid $4.99 for this one, sold it for $53.99, used, very good condition, made $39.62. Kind of interesting, the Pictionary game I sold for $58.10, and this for $53.99. And I made $39 and just some change on both of them. So the fees are apparently higher on board games. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe just because it's just bigger in size. Even though they're similar, especially after I bubble wrap this thing like a basketball. They're pretty much the same size. But anyway, I've sold many of these used over the years. They go really quick. Made $39.62. You see what they sell for new. And here's the thing, I was thinking, I sold one of these new. I'm pretty sure it was a Dream Machine I bought. I think I paid like 30 or 40 bucks for it. And I'm pretty sure I sold it for like $250, $300. I'm gonna have to go back through my sales. Surely I had that in a what sold video at some point, because that would have been a good thing to talk about. Maybe I'm just crazy. I sell so much stuff over the years, like, oh my gosh, thousands and thousands of things. So I kind of forget like what I sold, but I'm pretty sure I sold a sealed one of these. I'm gonna have to go back and try to find that. Here's one of these things that if I was new to Amazon, I would never believe you could sell it for what I sold it for. This is an Emerson large display talking caller ID box. I assume it sold that much just because it talks. Maybe the large display for people who are hard of or have vision issues. Maybe that's why, but Emerson's not really, the greatest brand either. But I got this at $3.99. I sold it for $149.99. This was new, by the way, and I got $122.07. And it sold quick, so I feel like I could have priced it higher. I think used right now. Let's just check real quick. See here. Yeah, they got some. $189, $199, the same seller. You're not supposed to do that, but he's doing it. Gift Depot. If you're watching Gift Depot, you should delete one of those. Amazon usually deletes them if I do that sometimes I do it by accident, but they'll delete it, say you can only have one listing. Anyway, never used an original box. Box has some wear. And yeah, even used. I don't know if they're selling for that or how often they sell. Maybe mine just happened to sell well. But maybe if I would have priced it like $179.99, I could have got, 20 more or 30 more bucks on that. Either way, you can't complain about those profits. They're just amazing. Here's a book I picked up at Goodwill for $1. Soundscape. I ended up selling this for $43.49 for a total profit of $29.02. This sold really quick too. You can see some things here. You can sell it. You can trade it into Amazon right away and get $21.78 gift card. So right there is $20 profit. I don't even have to let it sit if I want to do that. Certain books you can do that. They're just great. New, you can see this is $109. A lot of textbooks I'm restricted in. I don't know why that is. But this one I wasn't, so I sent it in and it sold really quick. Oddly enough, I noticed when I was looking up the prices and stuff on this to make this video, a college bought this book, a college in Utah. I forget the name, but they purchased it. So I notice a lot of things that I sell do go to businesses and colleges and hospitals. It's just crazy. Hospitals buy floppy disk. I've seen X-ray departments buy them multiple times. I don't know. I'll keep selling them as long as people buy them and pay that premium price. Here is another board game I may have priced a little bit too low. Somebody was selling this, I believe, for $59.99 new. So I came in at $79.99, and his obviously sold too, and then mine sold for $79.99 for a total profit of $53.30. Let's see what it's looking like now. You see the good collectibles and very good condition ones used are not selling for a lot. There is a new one here for $89.95. So You know, I probably should have priced this for $99.99 with Christmas coming up. It may have sat for another month, but 20 more bucks for it sitting there is not going to be bad. So yeah, like when I start sending in these board games, getting closer to Christmas, I kind of just start phasing them in. I usually price them somewhere in the middle of what everyone else is selling them for, because I expect the other people to sell out, and then I, get a better price, and I still move them within a decent amount of time. But I also notice every year I start doing this in October, and everything starts selling in October and November before it gets to that point. So maybe I should just be pricing them even higher. It's just hard. I've said this before. You don't want to stress over trying to get every single dollar you can. Just get a good profit and move on. Here's something I remember in my haul video. I paid $4 for this, and I said I might be able to sell this for 50 bucks. Everybody else selling it new. Well, there's the merchant sellers had it priced at like $15, $20. And I'm like, I'm just going to price it at 50. I think I can get just because I'm FBA, I'll get that much. I'll get $30 more than what everyone else is selling it for. And sure enough, I did sell that. I said I'd put it in a what sold video, I believe, if I did sell it for that. Hear my doorbell. Some package must be being delivered. But $49.99 or $49.50 is what I sold it for. So I guess 49 cents less than what I claimed I thought I could sell it for. But anyway, $38.21 profit. It's just a Linksys Ethernet card, PC card. So yeah, and also right now it looks like the other sellers, let's see, used, new. There are a couple other new people selling it for $49.50, and some used. But before, there were people trying to sell it new, merchant fulfilled. These both are prime. I don't see any new merchant fulfilled sellers right now, so maybe they sold theirs too for 20. Honestly, let's be honest. If you got merchant fulfilled people selling this for 20 bucks, you could probably just about double your money by buying theirs and then reflipping it for $49.50. So something to think about there. And then finally, Bezier Wizard. This was a board game I picked up at the same time as Disney Pictionary. I paid $4.99 for each of those, so sold this one for $59.99 for a total of $40.45 profit. Again, it's one of those board games I priced up a little bit, and it's already sold. So we'll take the profits and move on, and hopefully we get the rest of the board games I have saved for the Christmas season sold, and I get a bit more of a premium price. Getting that extra premium price, though, on multiple items, just $5 here or there, $10 here or there, adds up to hundreds of dollars extra at the end of the year. So I think it's worth, I'll probably make, I'd say $1,000, $1,500 extra just by holding some of this stuff. And I'm already holding seasonal stuff, so I have to have the space for that. So I might as well just save some of this stuff, right, and sell it when I can get more money. It's just, I think, a better business plan for me anyway. But yeah, the sealed board games, like I said, if you can find these in new condition at Goodwill, you can definitely score on Amazon. If I sold this on eBay, I probably wouldn't get as much. You'd still make money, but with Amazon, you're just getting a more premium price. So with those 10 items, my total profit, this is after cost, fees, shipping, I made $715.76 on 10 items from Goodwill. People say all the time that Goodwill is dead. You can't find deals anymore. Goodwill sucks a lot. You will see stuff that will just blow your mind. You say, I can't believe they're pricing this, and it will bring you down. But there's always deals to be found in Goodwill. I go in Goodwill almost every morning because my local one, I go to the post office and then drop off my eBay sales, hit my Goodwill, Salvation Army. And I do very well with that stuff. And when I go on a Goodwill sourcing trip, I can hit 7 or 8 in about 4 hours and do very well too. So for now, you can still find stuff in Goodwill. I think forever you're going to be able to find stuff in Goodwill, unless they start going through like a very hard research process and trying to price everything up. And then eventually people is just going to stop shopping there because it's not going to be a thrift store or Goodwill anymore. And they'll fall apart, maybe lower the prices again. I don't know. It's all speculation. But $715.76 on 10 items. I hope you guys learned some stuff, was entertained. I know every time I watch these type of videos, it makes me want to go out and source and look for this kind of treasure. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, flipping_junk. But this has been Wick. Until next time.